once in a single generation. At the 2018 Olympic Winter Games in South Korea, a new legend is on the cusp of emerging as one freestyle athlete attempts to make history. But to reach that moment, and what the cheering crowds don't see, requires dedication, sacrifice, failure, and ultimately passion. Despite the increasing specialization in freestyle snowboard disciplines, the addition of snowboard big air into the 2018 Olympic Winter Games lets us dream about the birth of legends like Usain Bolt, Carl Lewis, and Michael Phelps. For the first time, a single freestyle athlete could feasibly walk away with 3 medals across slopestyle, halfpipe, and big air. physically possible for a sole athlete.
Yeah, so yeah, there's pipe, slopestyle, big air, and a couple people might do all three, but they won't. They're not gonna get gold in all of them because it's too specialized now. It's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Definitely pretty tough.
With 159 days until South Korea, she travels with the other athletes to the national training camp in Japan during the summer of 2017. The snow park there is one of the most advanced in the world, offering an array of features, including rails, which are an immensely important part of her preparation for the 2018 Olympic Winter Games. Despite the large number of athletes at the camp, not all will be called up to represent their respective countries at the 2018 Games.
Bon, déjà, quand on en arrive à faire des compétitions de slopestyle de haut niveau, ça veut dire que les tricks, on les a, ils sont acquis. Ça veut dire qu'à le moment où, en compétition, on n'aura plus besoin de se demander la manière dont il faut faire pour que le trick arrive sur les pieds. Ça, c'est acquis. Ce qu'il y a durant slopestyle ou en pipe, c'est d'enchaîner, faire une figure, puis de passer à l'autre, puis de passer au rail, et puis de repasser une figure, de repasser au rail. Voilà, c'est surtout sur ça qu'on affine les moments où on est sur les compétitions. C'est pas trop sur la technique proprement dite, quoi.
At this point, neither she nor the coaches know what the final design of the slopestyle park being constructed in Pyeongchang will look like. So her goal at the national training camp is to utilize the park's features to practice the tricks she plans to use during the competitive season, while also beginning to think about the run she plans to unveil in South Korea. Each one of these athletes considers it an honor and a privilege to be selected to train at the national training camp in Japan, even though many are aware they won't make the final shortlist for the 2018 Olympic Winter Games.
Before each run, it's kind of, I'm pretty focused on what I'm gonna do. I'm like kind of looking at the course. I'm in my head a lot and just, visualizing myself going through each feature. I'm a bit nervous. I have like some butterflies, but it's like excitement at the same time. And it's just, some like adrenaline that's like getting me ready to drop in.
It's a crazy, lots of different emotions going through your head. There's a sense of doubt, but there's also this huge sense of belief that you can do it.
Je suis très stressé, tout le temps très stressé. J'ai toujours l'impression que je vais pas y arriver en fait. Toute cette angoisse que je me mets quand je suis dans mon lit la veille ou quelques heures avant la compète, elle se transforme en précision et en power quoi.
At the first major big air event of the 2016 season in Japan, there is a huge amount of excitement and pressure in the air after the International Olympic Committee announced during the summer of 2015 that the discipline would be included for the first time at the 2018 Olympic Winter Games. With big air now thrust into the world spotlight, talk begins of which athletes will be the ones to journey to Pyeongchang.
Taking some huge risk here with the... Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. Oh, big fall right there. That trick was hitting home. So focused, so in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch.
Didn't even have to try.
tricks like it was nothing. This run is a masterclass.
Wonder Woman got nothing on me.
What a shame! Couldn't get the landing gear down. The judges are gonna dock some big points for that. Oh, just going down at the end. That would have been so smooth if that landing hadn't been botched. Burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a masterclass.
Whoa!
So focused, so in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch.
Boom!
That was an insane jump. Let's see if the big air is put to good use. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends.
Woo!
Burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a... Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck.
This girl's on fire today.
Look at that! Have you ever seen a run so unlucky? Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. Huge air! Maybe we'll see something special at the back of it. Cork with a clean grab.
Boom!
That's got to be a record here today. I want to see a big trick now. Quad cork with a perfect grab. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck.
Woo!
Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. big air is the kind of event that makes you jump out of your seat and shout, "Did that just happen?" Yes, it did. And nobody here was expecting a debut run like that. I mean, what a start to the season. She really came out swinging on that performance, so the big question is whether or not it was just a lucky run. Let's find out. Good air coming off that jump. Let's hope we see a stylish trick. Dropping the grab into that 1260.
Yeehaw!
A jaw-dropping triple rodeo with a grab. Just couldn't quite put the landing gear down on that one. Whoa, unbelievable. Folks, are we witnessing the birth of a new big air sensation? I've got a feeling we just might be. And with those colossal performances chalked up, this is the woman everybody needs to watch out for. So far, we have seen huge performances at the first two events from her here in Japan. So what I want to know is, can she make it 3 for 3 today? So focused, so in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch.
This girl's on fire today.
Quadruple rodeo with a sick grab.
Wonder Woman got nothing on me.
Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Pork with a grab at the end there.
Whoa!
Whoa, nailed it. She has come out here today and basically said to every other competitor, "Come on, come get me." That was incredible.
While the pressure of competing is already enough for any athlete, no one was prepared for the outcome of the third run of the day here in Japan. The world's first quadruple in competition was landed. In 10 seconds, the landscape shifted, and the scramble to match that monumental moment was now on.
With the bar set so high, I don't know how she's going to compete with a trick like that, unless she somehow got it tucked away in her bag of tricks and she's been saving it for a day like today. Nice, great height coming out of that jump. So, oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. Oh, that's a tight grab on that double cork.
Woo, 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 woo!
Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it be used? Came down real hard there. The judges will be cutting points for that mistake when the run's done.
Didn't even have to try.
Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Oh, so unlucky. I think we're going to see some big points deducted for that fall. gave it one heck of a shot and turned in a very impressive start. What a kickoff to the season with that quad backflip, and our first glimpse of possible contenders for South Korea.
こうしっかりこういう風にやってオリンピックここではいい結果取れるようにって思ってやってきた部分がそれが一番苦しい先の楽しいことでもあったりするから。
By the end of the tour, the long journey towards the 2018 Olympic Winter Games has begun. But in between the rigorous training, athletes know that sometimes a break is needed, which is why she decides to venture to Japanese backcountry to explore the landscape on offer. Of escapism in beautiful Japanese backcountry, the harsh reality of what lies ahead rears its head once again. Preparation and training for the 2018 Games.
So we had our test event this year. I won that event, which was pretty cool. So that was my first time in Korea. The half pipe was probably one of the best half pipes I've ever ridden in my life.
En slopestyle, l'épreuve pré-olympique, elle a eu lieu en 2016. Et c'était un truc hyper créatif. Ils ont créé de multiples accès sur les rails, sur les sauts. Ils ont fait des sauts de côté. Ils ont fait un truc génial.
And by really going more creative with the course designs and trying to think outside the box and make these courses that are very different from one another, it allows runs to be a lot more unique and for people to stand out by doing something creative, doing something really difficult on a scary feature, whatever it is. And I think that the South Korea event will definitely showcase that.
While slopestyle competitions have played a major role in snowboarding, both before and after its inclusion in the 2014 Olympic Winter Games in Sochi, it became clear that events were becoming tiresome when style began to take a backseat in favor of a spin-to-win mentality. For South Korea, design has been brought back to the fore. For many of the athletes, the course in Phoenix Snow Park promises to be one of the most creative in any slopestyle event to date. And 2 years out from the 2018 Games, she's handed her first opportunity to experience it. number of athletes from around the world, she's able to test out the innovative and extremely progressive course, quickly realizing that its stunning design gives her a huge amount of options that will ultimately influence her final run in 2018.
mountain is ours. Oh.